Welcome, Capricorn. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon and Sagittarius reading occurring on the November 30th and December 1st, depending on where you are in the world. This particular new moon is going to highlight the area of your own private inner world, resources, lessons learned from experiences. This is a general reading, so it isn't going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below, where I feature a half-off sale through the end of the year. And I appreciate all of you who are taking advantage of that. So thank you so much for your presence here now. Let's get started, Capricorn, with your overall energy for this new moon in Sagittarius, the Six of Cups. This is about a significant soul bond, either with an individual or a passion of yours. This passion can look like a natural gift or talent that has always been expressed throughout your life as something that comes easy and natural for you in any setting. There may be a relationship connected to this soul bond, this passion that you enjoy, perhaps someone that you enjoyed this passion with, or a childhood relationship in which you expressed or shared this passion, enjoyed it, uh, played it, exercised it with others in a way that had no judgment or agenda. This was not about an ambition created or galvanized by this talent. It was merely joyful, playful, fun times that you shared with others, and that created beautiful memories. It is this sense of joy and pleasure that you experience when you do exercise this talent or gift that you're being asked to lean on now, to recapture, to recover in some way. And if a relationship is attached to that, there may be a relationship that you revisit, reconnect with, that elucidates this beautiful memory, talent, or joy in your life. In the 10th house, the house of your community, the way others see you, your social identity, the King of Cups is a beautiful sign of maturity, emotional maturity. There's a way, Capricorn, in which you are seizing upon this moment to evaluate how far you've come. Perhaps it is in relationship to an early experience of a gift or a passion and where that has landed in your life, the ways in which you have appreciated the utility of this gift, this passion in your life, the way you've experienced, the way it has filled your life in some way that's important to you. This is also about understanding that your vulnerability is the source of your creativity, is the source of your passion, and is the vehicle for your um, expression of the way in which you've overcome challenges. This sense of having matured through extreme difficulty or hardship is the story that others need to hear, the story that you identify in others that requires support, and the way that you have pulled back from judgment, self-judgment, most importantly, or judgment of others that have been involved in those difficulties or challenges, resistance you have experienced. If there was a gift that you sought to express in your life and you have experienced a lot of resistance, this is the story of how you've overcome that resistance in order to concretize your passion in your life and particularly in your world, in your community in some way. In the first house, the Seven of Staffs describes your orientation This is where you have learned and continue to learn to set boundaries. And with so much water energy already on the table, I'm guessing you are extremely sensitive, that you are aware and have access to a variety of realms of activity, invisible realms, that you're connected with other sentient energies in your life, and uh, by necessity have learned to continue to set clear boundaries with other people, with other energies that compete for your attention in your life. Because you are a fixer, you no longer allow the needs of others to distract you from your goal. And this is important. In the past, you may have lacked in the respect necessary to honor your goals, to feel worthy of the right to pursue your dreams and to pursue success. And you have cleared away that sense of self-doubt. You understand you're on your path, and in order to achieve some success or abundance or recognition, you must allow yourself to be laser focused. In the fourth house, the house of your home, your family, your foundation, the Ten of Swords is like, wow, the heartache, the challenge, the hardships, the difficulties that you have had to overcome in order to really separate yourself from a whole structure of expectations regarding who you were and your capacity. This is not just what others wished for you or for themselves uh, through your abilities, but it also has to do with a whole system of belief that you have had to separate yourself from, knowing that you were leaving this behind as part of your own health and growth, conforming to the needs of others, and having to release that in order to make space for the rejuvenation, the rebirth of this soul passion, the soul bond that is clearing away the decks for your opportunity to exercise and express your gifts. In the seventh house, the house of significant others, the Nine of Cups, this is an interesting card because it's showing that you are enjoying your relationship status, whatever it is. There's a fair amount of independence to this very emotional position where you are extracting and aligning yourself with things that make you feel good, that support you, that see you, that recognize your value. You recognize your value. And that process of really cultivating your garden, cultivating the things that make you feel good, that break the struggle. For many of you, I'm feeling the sense of having been conditioned to believe that life was a war, a battle, and learning that in fact your life is anything but a war. You're divinely blessed with incredible talents, with incredible generosity of spirit, and allowing yourself the appropriate conditions in which you can express that has now given you a supreme sense of satisfaction and pride in your ability to recognize the abundance in your life. If this reading is resonating with you so far, Capricorn, please like this video, please share this with others, and please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. It is deeply appreciated. And I've pulled the beautiful health card. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. This is very important for Capricorns, not only in terms of the healing that you have done or needed to do as a result of having overcome and separating yourself from very unhealthy dynamics in your perhaps family of origin. But this is about steeling yourself, preparing yourself for the phenomenal work that is coming ahead for you. You're just getting started, no matter where you are in life, and there is so much to do. You're feeling that, you're enjoying that, and you feel prepared for that in some way. But your health is double sworded at this time. It's not just about healing, it's about getting healthier so that you can sustain the energy necessary to do what it is you're being called to do. In the first house, the Seven of Staffs is clarified by the Queen of Cups. We now have a divine couple. It's often called on the table. The Lord of Cups or the King of Cups is joined by the Queen of Cups. In other words, you've learned to assert your needs and the emotions around your experience. You've learned to tell your story with vulnerability. You've also learned how to receive the love that if it is not forthcoming from your environment, and for many of you, there seems to be evidence of a neglectful childhood at some level. Doesn't matter what resources were available to you, there was something about your assignment to take care of others that you deeply internalized, and you are healing from that as you've learned to separate yourself from that paradigm, that structure that expects you to serve others exclusively. Learning to serve yourself, that's the beauty of the preparation you have received, is that you know how to give yourself care. You're teaching yourself how to care and how to facilitate the incredible emotions that fuel your passion, that fuel your creativity. In the fourth house, the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. This is a little more information about your family, about the conditions of your family of origin. This feels about like the incredibly restrictive labeling that you received, the way that you were defined by others as caging you, restricting you, making it very difficult for you to see your way out of it, despite your efforts to rebel. You grew into a very accomplished rebel in many ways until you realized that rebelling was only verifying the false construct that had been uh, given to you. And so you're now in a position to recognize that you understand your gifts, you understand your potential in a way that others couldn't know, and that you are, in fact, limitless. There is no limit to what you can achieve, what you can gain, what you can have, what you're willing and able to receive, what you're worthy of receiving. And this is a revolution, absolutely. In the seventh house, the Nine of Cups is clarified by the Death card. Yeah, there's a feeling here that you are elated to release this old story of who you are and where you came from. I do sense that many of you are connecting with your ancestors in a way that is allowing you to reclaim a new story, a new version of yourself, one you have experienced before, if only in another life, but one that defies the expectation of others, even others now who don't recognize the behaviors that you're exhibiting, don't understand why you are separating yourself or moving to alternative connections, and you understand that you don't need to rationalize them, you don't need to justify them, because for many of you, they don't understand anyway. So there's a great deal of liberation in this rebirth that you're experiencing. In the 10th house, the Lord of Cups is being clarified by the Six of Wands. So yes, there is victory. You're committing to your passion, to your gift, to the experience of it in all aspects of your life, not just in your professional world, just not in externalizing that to serve a community. You are receiving the love and regard that you respect, the sense of being seen and lifted up, valued by your collaborators, your coworkers, your community members. This is all in preparation for you reconnecting perhaps with a very significant soul bond from your past, in which you are already individually doing the work that you came here to do and are now individually prepared and preparing yourselves to reconnect in a way that advances this work even more significantly. I'm going to finish up this beautiful reading with a flora and fauna of Africa and remind you that I will link a video in the end screen if you're enjoying this content and you'd like to see more. And I pulled the spotted hyena, and the key word is protection. Trust your intuition and instinct. Watch your surroundings and choose your words carefully. You are not only protected, but you are protecting. That is in your nature. You understand that you have something unique and unusual that you must safeguard in order to allow its highest expression to be felt in the world, in your world. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, Namaste.